You can't get what you don't feel worthy of. And here's how that works. A lot of us think that if I want to get to the next level, I want to do something better, I want to achieve better, whether it's in my relationships, whether it's in my career, whether it's in whatever area of life, right? If I want to get there and I'm here, we think we have to give the impression to other people because other people have the power to take us there, right? So it could be like, if I want to get a job, then I have to impress certain people so that I need to give them a certain impression so that they put me up here. Or if I want to attract a certain person, then I have to pretend or be in a, so you have to give a certain impression so that they can, you know, give me the attention that I want, or whatever it might be. So what you need to do, what doesn't work is the focus on impression, pretending, having like an external facade. That doesn't work. Okay? That is energetically, it's a lie. Okay? You're out of alignment, you're not authentic, it's not true. What does make a difference though, what does make an impact is, well, you already know about authenticity, right? Authenticity is an enormous powerful, it's a powerful, powerful attractor of things. So in order for this to be authentic, you have to convince yourself. You have to become worthy in your own eyes. How do you do that? Well, whatever it takes, okay? For you to feel worthy. That means when nobody else sees it, you got to be worthy of that. That means you got to act in a way that makes you worthy. You got to think in a way that makes you worthy. You got to be worthy within your own heart. What could that look like? So, for example, if you are a man and you want the attention of women, or you want a relationship, whatever, and you find that dating has been a difficulty, which I hear sometimes, then you have to be a worthy man, a worthy mate first in your own eyes, in your own eyes. It's not about pretending. It's not about giving the uh, impression of it. It's not about what it looks like on the outside. You have to feel worthy. You have to do the things that you feel makes you worthy. You have to look the way that you think makes you attractive. Okay? You're not gonna put up a facade. You're whatever it takes for you to say this, I am now this, do that. You got to earn your own respect, I was going to say, but you're going to earn that worthiness within yourself first. Now, if this is, for example, you want to get a job, let's say, you want to up level in some way, you got to first earn that worthiness. You got to do that extra mile. It's not about the impression you give. It's not about giving the impression that you're capable and competent and whatever you think you need to give the impression of. You have to convince yourself that you are truly worthy, and do what it takes to be truly worthy. And when you look at that sincerely, look at that in your own heart. What would I think makes me worthy? Like, what would I need to do? How would I need to be? Who would I need to be worthy? Sometimes you'd be surprised at what some of those things might be. Some of those things do go deeper than just how you dress or your discipline or your whatever. Some of those things go deeper. Some of those things are about values. What are the values that I hold? Who am I when nobody sees, right? Who you are when nobody sees is the main difference between true results and just giving the impression to others and failing in reality. It's about who you are when nobody sees, because that is going to determine how you see yourself. It's going to determine the value that you know that you have, or that you know that you don't. Okay, so any focus you have on the impression that you're given, or making people think a certain way, it has no effect. Even if you do convince other people, there's no payoff. There is no payoff. Okay. An example, if you think you're gonna give the impression, like let's say this guy who's dating and he's having no results with the women, so he might give the impression that he's such a, attractive person to the ladies, and he's, so great, and he's such a provider and protector, whatever. But if he's not actually those things, even if he's convincing everybody around him, and women do believe these things about him, even if they do that, he's not going to have the results that he wants, which is a loving relationship, I'm assuming, or, the love and admiration of a woman. He's not going to get those things unless he believes until he is what he believes he needs to be. And until he gets there, he will have problems. Okay? He will have the same relationship that he feels worthy of. So if he feels unworthy, he's going to have the results of that, feeling unappreciated, feeling unworthy, feeling all the problems that come with whatever his self-image is, whatever he thinks of himself. Okay. Now, of course, this also applies to women, although because of the dynamics, men and women, it's a little, uh, the example would look different. But for example, for a woman, it would be, if you want a certain type of treatment from a man, you must also feel worthy of that treatment. You must do what's required for you to feel that you are worthy of that treatment. You must feel worthy. It's not about giving the impression that you're worthy. It's not about what you say or making him think such and such. You got to convince yourself. You got to do what you need to do to be that version of you that is worthy. Now, or if it's about a job, right? If it's about a job, you also just got to do what you need to do. It's not about the impression, okay? So don't waste time making it look a certain way to other people. Don't waste that time. Because even if people are fooled, your results are not going to change. Even if you trick people into thinking that you're something that you're not actually, it doesn't give you what you're aiming for. It just protects you from people finding out that you are that low level that you believe yourself to be, okay? That's the case for most people, okay? We have very low opinions of ourselves, most people, yeah? And instead of working on that, we think we got to work on the impression, convincing other people that we're better than we are. Don't waste your time on that. You are worthy, and you got to treat yourself like you're worthy. Make that extra effort to be a person you can respect and love and admire when nobody sees. Because that's going to translate into everything in your life. And that's going to translate into all of your relationships. Who you are when nobody sees. It is like a smell you give off. You can smell it almost. How somebody feels about themselves, what someone thinks about themselves, if they have a clean conscience or a guilty conscience. You feel it. You feel like there's something off, or you feel like it's like a clean energy. It's just a clean, good vibe. You are the most important person in your life. You have to impress yourself. Whatever you do, impress yourself sincerely. We are so trained to not listen to ourselves. We are so trained to disregard a lot of our feelings. If I feel bad about myself, I need to not be, here's what I used to do wrong. This is what, in my circles, this is what happens. So let's say I feel bad about myself. I feel like I'm not enough. I feel like I'm not worthy, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Here's what enablers would say in my circle. They would say, "Oh, don't feel bad. You don't have to be great. People got to love you at your worst. Blah 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 blah." Yeah, but can't respect the level that I'm at, okay? You gotta earn your own respect. It's love to expect more from yourself. It's not love to for someone to see you, you know, unhappy with yourself and then just encourage you to stay there. There are legitimate reasons sometimes for why you don't like what you see. If you are not pouring into yourself, if you are not honest in your life, if you are not standing up for yourself, if you are not standing up for others, if you are not doing what you believe is good, if you are not living according to your moral principles, then yeah, you would lose respect for yourself. And it's why, like, um, you wouldn't accept that from someone else to be like, yes, okay, so I'm not morally, so I don't follow my own moral compass, right? But you should accept me anyway. Why would you accept that of yourself? Okay, I feel like I'm digressing, but the point is this. You have to sincerely earn your own respect. You have to sincerely earn that value in yourself. It needs to be sincere. Don't lower your standards so that you can meet them. Rise to meet the standards, because when you rise, everything in your life rises as well. Your entire quality of life rises as well. Okay? So don't be down here in the gutter thinking that, like, oh, people should just lower their expectations or life should be easier. No. Make more effort. Just do the thing that you know is gonna raise you up. Okay. Okay. I mean, there's a lot I could say on this, but I think I keep going into like different areas. So I'll just stop right here. Thank you for this. And yeah, I'm getting more active on Instagram now. So do give me a follow on Instagram. Um and do comment. I don't know who's like, are you a who is even watching this? Let me know. Okay. Bye.